All right, collective, here we go. This is the weekly reading. This is a big week. This is the week of August 1st through August 7th, running us right up against the edge of the Lionsgate energy. I may even push this and have an overlap and say August 1st through August 8th. I mean, it's a little extra day week to get that Lionsgate energy in here. It's my weekly read. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if you found Steve's Love Tarot, you probably found it for a reason. Because I'm shit at tagging and marketing. Here we go. One card for each sign, okay? Plus some bottom cards and all that. I want to remind everybody, because I'm still getting emails from people who are asking me why I don't timestamp this, because I'm just a Virgo and I only want to see Virgo. Man, I tell you what, I'm just going to say it. It's my opinion. YouTube has done so much damage to tarot. It's not even funny. I had a friend of mine ask me, why are you even bothering trying to tell these people that tarot isn't astrology and astrology isn't tarot? I don't know. But for those of you that get it, this is a very powerful reading. All 12 cards. It's basically, I call it an all signs reading for a reason. It is a reading. It's 12 cards, each card representing an angle of the zodiac. But all 12 of the damn things are your week for anyone watching this. Your sign is great. I mean, astrology pulls on the energy that the cards pull from. Yes, that's true. The planets and their alignments pull on the energy. But all these signs, this Cancer, Taurus, Virgo, that's all man-made. Astrology itself is made up by man. We assigned what planets go to what and all that. The universe don't give a shit about that. God don't give a shit how you organize your living room, where your couch is. They don't care if you call it a couch. They don't give a shit. So your sign doesn't mean as much as you think it does. But again, everybody's been conditioned out here on YouTube to believe that it matters because, you know, everybody wants to pull 12 readings and get that ad revenue. But I can dig it. But it don't mean shit to tarot. It's not why the signs are attached to the cards. And I've got plenty of readings or plenty of videos in my mailbag playlist that talk about these topics. I'm not going to dwell on it. There ain't going to be no timestamps here because that's not how the reading is. Okay, so please stop emailing me. Please timestamp because I like Virgo. I'm only Virgo. Nope. Maybe Steve Love Tarot ain't for you. Go find yourself another one. Right here at bottom of the deck. Bottom of my deck here is the Knight of Wands. This is my pre-shuffle. This is for all of you. All of you. Somebody is eager to rush in. And it's that Lionsgate energy it's very high frequency. It opens people up. Now, let's shuffle the deck now that I've done my diatribe at the beginning. I swear I get 50 emails a week from people asking me to timestamp these things. I just shake my head. I'm not even going to answer them anymore. That's the last time I'm ever going to say it. I swear to God, it is what it is. But for me, if it were up to me, this channel would just be all signs readings because that's tarot. That's what tarot is. By doing a sign, Cancer, Virgo, whatever, we're just tying the universe's hands and saying, give me 1/12 of the pie of the entire soulmate circle. It just ties the hands. That's all it does. I'm leaving the universe free to let the energy flow and tell me what's going to happen this week right here. So don't worry about your sign. Just watch the reading and pay attention. But if you are worried about your sign, the cards around your sign also talk to your sign. So that's the last tip I'll give you on it. From now on, I'm just going to pull the weekly reading, and whoever wants it, whoever gets it, gets it. Not much I can do. Too many people coming here now to convince everybody. All right, I'm going to cut the deck. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Cups. Again, somebody, a cup of love they haven't given you with cellophane over the top. And the star after the cut. Yeah, this is a Jiminy Cricket Disney fucking week we got coming up here, folks. This is Jiminy Cricket week. Gonna be jumping across the table. I'm gonna have to hit the little bastard. Take him out. The star. It's destiny. It's a destiny. I think for most of the signs as I'm pulling them, as I'm pulling the readings, be it the all signs or for the individual signs, the person is, destined to connect with you in some way. Here we go. I'm being encouraged not to do another shuffle, and I'm not going to. Aries, 2 of Cups, 2 soulmates coming together, Aries. Yeah, Aries, I see that. I saw that in your August card pull too. 2 soulmates coming together from the angle of Aries. So if you're an Aries, this probably, probably relates to you, but so does everything else that comes after it. And for the rest of you before it. Taurus, 4 of Swords. Somebody's healing on your person's side. Somebody's healing. Roles can be reversed here, but for about 90% of you, I'm reading the incoming energy. It's for your person. Roles can be reversed, though. Somebody's healing. Somebody's had some past pain. They've had some epiphanies about how they feel about you, for sure. That's good. Because Lionsgate's going to make that little third eye on that lamb light up like a Christmas tree even more. Right here, Taurus. 2 of Pentacles. Should I or shouldn't I? Somebody is... There's a lot of spying around your energy, Gemini, around that angle of the soulmate connection. A lot of spying. A lot of spying. It's still indecision. Should I or shouldn't I? Somebody's juggling. Should I or shouldn't I? Is what I'm getting. I don't know what else to tell you. Let's see. And somebody, again, the cards around your card tell a story. Immediately around it. The further back we go, obviously, the less. It's sort of like pulling cards from the bottom of the deck. You don't want to go too far back. But they do want to come together with you, and they are healing. Your person's healing, too. Little indecision here. A little bit of should I or shouldn't I? Cancer, y'all can come out from under the table. Yeah, your person's pacing the kitchen at 2 o'clock in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. Your person is trying to, as I've told you, trying to sneak away, but they can't. They're not going to. We saw it in a Cure for Cancer reading. They're not going to be able to. They're worried about it now. This is about the time Lionsgate's going to make them turn right back around if they have tried to stop spying or whatever. 9 of Swords, yeah. Pacing the kitchen 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey, thinking about you. You're definitely on their mind. Leo, what do we got here? 6 of Cups. Now, Leo, you're tied up with your soulmate so tight nobody can tell you apart, as I always tell you, from the angle of Leo on the soulmate cycle. 6 of Cups, well, it's somebody, either you or your person, somebody is feeling this connection, is thinking back to how they screwed up. And a little bit, I get a little bit of bleed over here. Again, they're pacing the kitchen at 2 o'clock in the morning with a bottle of whiskey. Somebody here, Leo, is really feeling this connection and knows that it's powerful and knows that they probably can't get away from it. That's what I've been telling you in your readings. Virgo, for that person that wants me to timestamp Virgo, which, by the way, Virgo, for that person, this card applies to you, this card applies to you, this card will. Why would I timestamp? What are you going to do? Get one card and leave? That ain't how this reading works, little one. Hanged Man. Somebody's got a whole new perspective. Probably because they're thinking, I'm going to do this just for Virgo because that person really annoyed the shit out of me. This person's got a whole new perspective on you. Probably because they're thinking back to the connection. Probably because they're pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning with a bottle of whiskey and they can't make a decision and they're probably healing from something. But they feel this connection. 2 of Cups. If this is a standard all signs reading, these 2 cards are definitely read together, and so are these 2. So in the 4 of Swords, you see why I don't put timestamps? You understand that now? Because you wrote me like 3 pages on why I should timestamp. Because you're used to watching other people's readings. That's why. I am not other people. You meet me in person, I promise you, you won't say, that guy's like everybody I've ever met. No, I ain't. I ain't like nobody you ever met. Right here, Virgo, Libra, 3 of Cups. I really get a strong message off this. If there's a third party, they're not thinking about it. They're just thinking about you. If there's not a third party, which there probably is a third party. It could be work. It could be, I don't know, a way of thinking, a family dynamic. It could be a marriage. They're not thinking about that. They're just thinking about you, trying to decide what to do with you. They want union with you. That's definite. This is a powerful card, the 3 of Cups. It's about the flow of water. It's why they sometimes refer to it as celebration. Scorpio. The devil, the goat with his feet on fire. The goat with his feet on fire. Somebody is battling their demons and they're pacing the kitchen at 2 o'clock in the morning to do it here. You're right here. You're always kind of in line in my readings here with Cancer's card. Yeah, somebody's working on their demons. Somebody's in a toxic situation maybe. Somebody has a toxic way of thinking. Your person's side is toxic. And they're worried about it. It's something they're worried about. And they want union with you. And they're getting a new perspective. It all applies. But specifically, there's a lot of toxic energy around your person, Scorpio. Sagittarius, world, something, one cycle is ending and a new cycle is beginning and the universe is forcing it. This is a very powerful card. It's the world. It's very powerful. You're going to see some changes, if not this week, very soon thereafter. Okay? If not this week, very soon thereafter. That Lion's Gate is kicking your person's ass on their side. The universe is pushing this big time, pushing a cycle to end for them and pushing them toward you. Whatever that is, you apply it to your situation. Capricorn. Strength. Somebody, Lion's Gate's very powerful for you. I got a lion. Look, I got a lion. Capricorn, your person has got the rose from the Two of Cups here, one of the roses, in its mouth, in their mouth. They're just about to hop in their car and come over and give it to you, or hop on their phone and come over and give it to you. It's just a little bit of residual fear around the edges, trying to pull up their big boy, big girl pants. Aquarius, Four of Pentacles. Aquarius, somebody's pissing themselves in the corner with you. We had a very interesting reading, Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius, so you're my people. We had a very interesting August 2021 reading. All right, I didn't sugarcoat it like everybody else is out there. Christ Almighty, after I watched half the readings out there for Aquarius, because I'm an Aquarius, I was ready to sit by my door with my phone in my hand and just leave it open and keep poking my head out looking for my person. I hopefully convinced all of you not to do that. Four of Pentacles here, they don't want to lose you, but they're afraid. They're afraid of losing you, but they're afraid to come at you. They're afraid. It's a card of the miser. It's Four of Pentacles. Holding their cards a little close to the vest. People that do that are fearful that you're going to see their cards. For some reason, this person has a hard time opening up, and they know they have to with you. Pisces. Always the best card in this reading. How about today? Well, about a middle of the road. Queen of Swords. Somebody has something they want to say to you, Pisces. Somebody has some truth they want to speak. I don't think it's going to be real lovey-dovey. But somebody on your soulmate side, probably your soulmate, I would hope, has some truth they want to speak to you. It could be, again, I said it like that for a reason. Somebody on your soulmate side has a truth they want to speak to you. Maybe if your person's in a third party and they're married or something, maybe their spouse wants to give you a word or two. I don't know. I can't tell. I'm not clarifying, so I don't know. Let's shuffle the deck. Let's get 3 cards over the top here that summarize the whole week. And so I can find a title here, in part. But so you can see, let's just say August 1st through August 8th. Right, universe? August 1st, right up through Lion's Gate on August 8th, that powerful energy. And it's here all week. It just builds in power as we get to Lion's Gate. And then dwindles in power as we move past it right up through about the full moon on the 22nd. Well, let's get 3 cards to sum up this week for everybody. So far, in the early reading, in my pre-shuffle, we got that Knight of Wands. And I see that Knight of Wands here. I see people in some fear, but I see people that all want to reach out. The energy is there for it. It really is. All right, let's see. 3 cards. Here we go. 8 of Cups, Justice, and the 6 of Pentacles. These 3 cards together, I read them center, left, right. That's how typically you have a base card and affecting energies. I'll just give you the reading. Somebody, your person, your soulmate on their side, the one who's been non-communicative, is realizing that if they don't fucking communicate and bring in some equal give and take, you're gone. They don't want, nobody here, in the energy it's very clear, nobody wants to lose you. Nobody. None of your soulmates want to lose you. They wanted an aspect of the situation to end, perhaps a conflict you might have or a misunderstanding or something. But they never thought they'd lose you. And for a lot of you, most of you, your person feels like you're on the verge of walking away. It's their perception. Perception doesn't necessarily have to be the truth of what's happening. It's just how they perceive things. So they know that if they don't reach out and bring some balance to the situation, you're gone, because they breadcrumbed you. All they've done the whole time. Most of you were the givers. Give, 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 give. You got nothing back, or very little. And they're aware of it. The bottom of the deck, the main thing that I think the crossing energy of all this would be the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles tells me, for some of you, your person is single and free to pursue. But for all of you, all, A-L-L, capital letters, all of you, this person on the other side sees you as the shit. My street name, the shit. They're intimidated by you in some cases. They think that they're not good enough because your person, pretty much all of your people have some sort of low self-esteem. People who breadcrumb have low self-esteem. That's why they're breadcrumb. People that run from love connections have low self-esteem, low self-worth. That's why they run. They have mad respect for you. They know you're the shit. Okay? And that's part of the fear that underlays here, part of what's pacing the kitchen at 2 in the morning, part of the fear of the strength card here for Capricorn's person, the fear for Aquarius's person. You know, you're the real deal. And the real deal is scary, because if they come in and they screw things up, well, then you're gone. At least now you're kind of still there and there's still hope. Remember, we saw that star card after the cut. That's hope. Hope is what's kind of holding this all together here at the moment. So that's where we go. This Lionsgate energy is very high frequency, and most of your people operate at a very low vibration. High frequency would be high vibration. They operate at a low vibration. They got low self-esteem. They're breadcrumby. They spy. They do all kinds. That's all low vibration shit. Okay? Or they stay in toxic relationships. That's a low vibration shit. This Lionsgate energy is very high vibration. It's going to rip them right out of their hidey hole. And it's going to hit them like a ton of bricks. Much the way the Cancer New Moon did in July. Only Cancer New Moon on crack. So keep that in mind. Okay? That's what we'll phrase it as. Alright, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. I hope I made my point clear about this reading. Careful about your signs and worrying about your signs. I'm just going to say it to you to help you with other tarot readings out there on YouTube. Any sign, no matter what you are. I don't care if you're a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn. I don't care. I don't care. And you shouldn't care either. If the title resonates with you, the reading is for you. If you watch the reading and you go, gosh, this was really right on. But I'm not a Capricorn. I don't even have any Capricorn in my chart. It don't fucking matter. That's not what tarot is. That's not the energy that it pulls from. The cards, the signs, are attached to the cards as a way to read the energy of how the card will interact with the other cards around it. In other words, if you have a card of Scorpio next to a card of Capricorn, how you need to understand, if you're going to read by the signs, it's a method for reading the cards. If you're going to read by the signs, then you need to understand how a Scorpio and a Capricorn would interact with one another to understand how the cards interact. See what I'm saying? There's all kinds of ways to read cards. You can read by the colors, which is reading surface energy. You can read by the signs attached to the cards, or the energy type, such as fire, water, earth, etc. But they're not attached to the cards because they have anything to do with your astrology, or you might be dealing with a Leo or any of that. None of that is true. None of that is why they're attached to the cards. As an energy reader, I can tell you that, because what we're pulling is the raw energy of things. So when I pull a reading for Aries, for example, I'm pulling a reading, I'm asking the universe, give me the soulmate, the current soulmate cycle, which can be viewed in your mind's eye as a circle. Give me the current soulmate cycle from the angle of Aries. And I'm tying its hands a little bit. I'm only asking for 1/12 slice of the pie. When I pull an all signs reading, I'm flying over the connection, right? I'm just looking at the whole thing. So that's why it applies to everybody. That's why everybody goes nuts for them, and that's why they're so accurate. Because I'm getting a better view. I'm not limiting it to 1/12 of the pie. Kind of a thing like that. But anyway, there's nothing I can do. I got to pull on signs because YouTube's conditioned everybody to believe this is some sort of horoscope. So fuck it. I give up. But I do have a mailbag video in my playlist called Signs, Signs, Everywhere Signs. I encourage everyone to watch it if you don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. Because I think I explained it a little better on that. I even drew a little picture of a pretty little spider. A 12-leg spider, but still a spider nonetheless. All right. There you go. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful to you. We're going to have a great week. I will base all of your energy updates this week that I do on this reading like I always do. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers and everybody who shares and all that. I really appreciate it. All right.